guys good? Today we're going to talk about how to stay committed to your goals. So if you have like financial goals, if you want to lose weight, if you want to, what else, like you want to save money, 50,000 euros, pounds, dollars, pesos in 1 year. So if you want to be in a relationship for in 2 months, like you want to aim for that, you want to get a good girlfriend or boyfriend in 2 months, 3 months. So this one's for you. So what I'm going to say today is just, how to stay committed to your goals. Yeah, because it's hard to stay focused on what we really want. Like, you, for example, you want to lose weight. You did go to the gym the first day and the second day. Yes, you did go to the gym. And on the third day, you go to the gym, but after going to the gym, you ate a lot of carbs because you used to love carbs. Your old self tend to love carbs, and it's like crackers, crisps. Everything that you work for just went back. Like it's gone to normal again. Like the normal, the weight that you work for was gained in just 3 days. So all that you work for is just gone by the wind. So what we're going to talk about today is just how to stay committed to your goal. So the first one is you have to know your values. So what do you value? Is it health? Is it relationship? Is it money, security, career? So in that way, you can actually prioritize your values. Like if you want good health, like for me, I prioritize my health. And the next to health is relationship. And the next to relationship is money. And the next to money, security and career. So this is just I'm only up to like top three. Like health, relationship and money. So this in these three values, this is where I just surround my goals with. So if you prioritize career, you're gonna have difficulty, with in trying to put up a good relationship. If you just try to put career into the highest level, sometimes if you prioritize money, you have problems with your health, and so as with relationships. So it's all about balance, but in some point when you try to balance things, there's no magic. So in other words, it's more like a counterbalance. You say to yourself and to your significant others that you're gonna be working so hard in a month or two because there's a project that you're working on. So that's career or money, and then since you value relationship, you you tend not to go away from the relationship around you. You still keep them like with good communication and promises, and of course, you know, do the things that you promise to these people. Like you, after just 2 months of massive working on the project, after 2 months, and then for 1 week you're gonna just spend time with them on a vacation or somewhere else, just exclusively with your family because you prioritize your family. And of course, aside from working hard for 2 months, since you prioritize your health, you never miss working out. Like since you prioritize health, you tend to wake up early. To some successful people, they have 4 a.m. club, they have 5 a.m. club, so they wake up early, they work out, read, meditate, have breakfast with kids and wife, and then go back to work again. So and then go home at 5 o'clock or 6 o'clock, then have, if they have something work left from the office, so they tend to give it a time for an hour, then have dinner with kids and a wife at 7 to 8 in the evening, and then 8 to 9 p.m. in the evening, time for kids, and 9 to 10 in the evening or 9 to 11, it's honey time, it's wife time, and then 11 or 10 to 5 in the morning, so it's sleep, so it's just like more of like health, relationship, and money. So it all revolves to that. But never, never leave their significant others for the sake of money, or never leave their significant others, their relationship, or health for the sake of money. So you have to prioritize your values. And within the values, within your priorities like health and relationship and money, like for example, health, so you tend to eat, I want to eat a balanced diet or a regular kind of diet which works for me, like if not necessarily scientific or anything that works for you, like high protein diet, vegetables, meat, low fat, low sodium, so that if it works for you, then you have maintained a good weight, your standard weight, and you feel light, you're functioning well, so that works for you. So not all people necessarily adapts to scientific way. So some people are different. So whatever works for you, you do what works for you. Some people loves like intermittent fasting, and some people they lose weight through intermittent fasting. Some people just lose weight for just merely working out, like or running for an hour. They lose two kilograms or 1 kilograms running for an hour with all the preparation of dehydrating themselves, or before running, prior to running. So for me, I can able to lose 1 kilogram in a day for 1 hour of running by just how do you call that, by lessening the calories of intake that I take the entire day, and run for an hour. So I can actually lose weight for that, and with like 500 mils of water, yeah, just as long as I eat less calories, like 1000 calories, and then I run for an hour, then that in that time I feel light, and I can, I just lose weight, and the next day I gain again, and then lose again. So that's just the game. So your goal must revolve entirely on what you value most. So what do you value? For example, this is just, for me, like I want to be healthy, I want to be financially free, and I want to keep my family with me, my significant others with me. I'm not going to leave them. These are just my top three. And I'm not the kind of person who has a lot of things in mind. I am not a fan of multitasking, so I keep everything just compact or concrete, like just small things, little things, a few things in mind, because I cannot accommodate the entire 10 things, 10 important things. So that's not who I am. So that works for me. And the second step is, from you have to know your values. First one. Second one is you have to create your why. Your why, the purpose, your belief. Belief is the persistence. It's like belief is the persistence, is the measurement of your belief in yourself. So belief changes the smoker, changes the alcoholics, changes the whatever drug addicts, by just merely changing their beliefs about themselves. Aside from the therapies that they have, this alcoholic, drug addicts, and cigarette smoker, aside from the therapies that they actually choose to receive on a regular basis, they have belief in themselves that they can do it. They try to visualize and how you call that? Visualize and affirm to themselves that they have changes, and what they believe in themselves by conditioning themselves every single day. So we will talk about the affirmation and visualization later. So you have to create your why, your belief in yourself, and your reality. Reality is the reflection of your strongest beliefs. So let's just say that for me, I've been going to the gym regularly, exercising since January 2016. Because I used to drink a lot prior to 2016. I used to go to party. I don't care what I eat. I used to have arthritis because I like to eat internal organs, dinuguan, and other Filipino foods, which I love most. But I think I have graduated in that phase, and I'm glad that I'm a graduate since 2016. I eat, I give myself, I spoil myself like in one day or 3 days, 4 days in a month. I still eat those tinuguan because it's delicious, but I still go on with my routine. I don't miss out. I forgive myself. So your why or belief must not be based on fears. It must be based on commitment, long-term commitment. Because if you base your belief or your why on fears, like for example, you want to work out regularly because you are afraid of being called fat. So yeah, you are afraid. So it's more of external. Like you want to work out, but you still work out. Like when you're in the gym, yeah, I don't want to be called fat. No, no, no. But it's like it's stressing in your part. It's hard. It means that it's not fun. Unlike if you think about it, like since I don't want to be called fat, I want to believe that I am a healthy person now, and I don't give a chance to these people to call me fat ever again, because I myself believe that I am healthy, that I can maintain the weight that I want, and I don't give a heck. I don't give a shit about these people talking about me. This is my thing. I can be fat when I want. I can be thin when I want, and I'm going to the gym. That's all. So that's it. It's not based on fear. It's a self decision making, because I believe that I'm a healthy person. That I want to be healthy. That I don't want to give this piece of freaking people to call me fat. Now I'm going to the gym, and I'm gonna have fun going to the gym because it's for myself, not for this freaking people, not for them, but it's for me. So that's the point. And your beliefs or your why can be just like for personal development's sake. It sometimes it could be from great disgust. So I decided to go to the gym way back in 2016 because of I'm tired of being heavy. I realized that I'm becoming heavy, and I have arthritis, and with all those happenings in my body, the gym was free that time, and I was in Saudi Arabia, and the accommodation is free, gym is free, so why not use it? And then since I started using it, I have decided that I don't want to feel this way anymore. And from that time on, I go to the gym, I run in the treadmill for an hour. So from 55 for an hour in my day offs, like I have 3 day offs in a week. So what happened was I began to, I run for an hour after, in my day offs. And then I started as 55 kilos. So I tried to make it from January. I can still remember. It's January. I just don't remember which week in January 2016. I tried to make it like 3 months, and then when I decreased my weight from 55 to 53, down to 52 to 51 in 3 months. My gosh, it feels so great. I mean, that's ecstasy, and I feel so light, and I don't feel fat, and I think I feel healthy. So that was the time when I decided, so this is it. I'm done. I want this life, and I accept the change that I have. So this day when I got 47, when I became 47 kilos, I looked like sick, really, because I don't have enough nutrition, and I don't lift weight, so I just barely run, and that's not the kind of weight that I like for me, seeing myself so thin. So I decided to keep up with 49 to 51, and to be honest, today I am 52. But I believe that I am in control of my weight. I can, when I feel like I'm inspired, I want to, I'm gonna make it 50. And I can make it 50. And I can go down and make it 50 when I want. As of this moment, I enjoy my food, and I feel I like my body now, this one. But it's not totally thin, it's not fat, and I can still run. I'm still flexible, and still up to this point, it's already October 2021, and I'm still going to the gym 3 to 4 times a week. And I can't live without it. That is my keynote habit. If I don't go to the gym, I feel like shite. So the next thing is, this is also another life changing. The third one is put your goals into writing. So I just started writing my goals like a month ago, or like almost 2 months. Oh my gosh. There's something about writing that we take it seriously. Just like birthday, wedding, death, other than like graduation day. It's always memorable. So write down your goals every single day. So what I did, and what I usually do for like almost 2 months from now, I write down my goal when I wake up in the morning and stop myself, like meditate for 5 minutes, whether I like it or not. 5 minutes. I try to stop my thinking and I write down my goals and say it and read it. And before, read it in the morning after writing it, and take a picture and send it to myself in WhatsApp, and read it again before I sleep in the night. So that's what I do. I write down my goals, and it's so amazing, guys. You won't ever forget it. And everything you do when you write your goals, everything you do, you want it to be in line with your goals. Like, you just want to be in it. You disregard, as it doesn't mean that I hate party now. I'm just absent in some occasions, but I go to parties at time. I have time because I also value relationship. So yeah, I'm not forgetting those extracurricular activities. So that's what I did. And number 4 is define your goals clearly and specifically. It must be specific, measurable, and time bound. So most of the goals must be expressed in terms of behavior or action so they can be tracked. So what I do for almost 2 months, because I met a coach, I evaluate my goals. I write a journal every Sunday 7 in the morning. So that's sustainable for me, to wake myself up at 7 in the morning, because I want to be impeccable with my words. I am a high performance person, so what I say to myself, I do it, whatever it takes. It's not perfectly done, but I push myself. I get it done, whatever it takes, whatever I say to myself. So for short-term goals, it has to answer questions like, who will be doing the behavior? Mostly us, you, me. What will be that behavior? When will be the behavior happens, and how often will it happen? So for example, for me, I usually want to use present tense, because it's part of my affirmation. So I am going to the gym for cardio or lifting during my day offs, which is 3 to 4 times a week, from January 2016 to June 2016, or let's just say this present time. So from October, the entire month of October, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to the gym 3 to 4 times a week for 3 months, November, December. So rain or shine, that is part of commitment. So I put in a rain or shine. I might miss 1 or 2 sessions for valid reason. It could be I'm sick, or I could miss 2 weeks because I'm sick for valid reason. Most part, or it could be lockdown. But even if lockdown, I got my equipment here. I got I got some gym things here inside my room. So that's not, lockdown is not an excuse anymore. So except if I'm sick, if the gym is closed, I could do this at home. Yeah, except if I'm sick. So if I'm sick and I recover in 2 weeks, I'm still going to the gym. I forgive myself and I move on, because that is me. I am a gymmer. I am a person who works out to take care of my body whole year, all the time, as much as I can, in any ways that I can, because that's who I am. That is my conviction. That was my belief before, but today this is now my conviction. And number 5 is you have to turn your long-term goals into short-term goals. Because if you just focus on, if for example you have only long-term goals only, so it means that you're way off from that, to the highest level of long-term goals. You cannot track your progress. And aside from the fact that there's so many pressing daily demands every day, you tend to put off those long-term goals. Oh my gosh, this far away. I mean, that one day I'm going to do this. One day I am going to be financially rich, but you're not doing anything. There's no short-term goals. So what the heck is that long-term financial? It's just a statement. Otherwise, it's just a statement without short-term goals. But if you only have short-term goals, it will be just pointless. No direction. I mean, no purpose at all. But you have to combine this short-term and long-term goals. So when you say, I want to be financially independent. So what are you going to do today that will make you financially independent? Tomorrow, what are we going to do tomorrow? This week, this month. So I might just save up some money. So in a month, I can have a certain amount of money, which I can invest in crowdfunding, which I can invest in flipping cars, flipping gadgets, things that can help you to learn and earn at the same time. So 6 is you have to anticipate obstacles and setbacks. Like, of course, we're not perfect person. Like, let's go back to, this is a common thing. And then work out. So in 7 days, you go, for example, you go to the gym 3 times, but there's a party. You lose weight 2 kilos or like 1 kilo in a week. So this is like a slow kind of, workout. Because if you can actually lose massive amount of kilos if you want to. There's some, tactic strategy to that for that. But let's just say you lose 1 kilo in a week. That is slow mode. But then there's a party. You attended a party and you ate a lot, and those you gained 1.5 kilos, so 2 kilos. So that's a setback. You're not perfect person, But it doesn't mean that you're not going to the gym anymore. But it doesn't mean that you're fat, that you stop going to the gym. That is commitment. That's a goal. You believe that you are, you're a person with good health, with commitment to your goal. So it doesn't mean that you stop going to the gym. You still continue to work out and aim to lose that 2 kilos that you gained from the party. So that's a good thing. That's a good challenge. That's a good challenge. And to some people I know about this, anticipate obstacles and setbacks. They write a letter for like an apology letter for quitting a goal. Like an apology letter for quitting a certain goal from their future self. Like, sorry, I gave up. Now we're still broke. We can't afford to, to pay our monthly expenses. We're still in the rat race. I'm sorry I give up on you, on us. Then look at us. Nothing happens in this life. The worst kind of letters, like an apology letter. And they also, aside from an apology letter, they write a possibility letter or a thank you letter from the future self. So what they usually say in the letter, it's like, I thank you for not giving up on us, on me. And look at us, we already have a business. We are in a good shape. We have maintained the kind of weight that we want. We're eating healthy. Thank you so much for not giving up. And look at us, we're living the dream. We're living the life that we want. So that's the kind of letter. The 2 letters, apology letter and thank you letter from future self. So if ever, there are times that we want to give up. So we read the apology letter. And if there are times that we really need to push ourselves more, so we read the possibility letter or the thank you letter from our future self. So it's just, something like more of a personal thing. And number 7, you have to track your progress and reward your mini success. So what I did before was, track my progress. So let's just say, the common thing again, working out. So when I started going to the gym last January 2016, I usually weigh myself, in the morning before going to work. I have a weighing scale. So am I in the good shape? Am I in the standards that I want? So since I am 52 kilograms today, I just want to be 49 to 51. So I want to lose weight for this. I want to lose 1 kilo or like 1.5 kilo. So I'm already happy with that. So that's my personal standard. So after going to the gym before, I love to eat apple and orange. So 1 apple and 2 orange juice. So after going to the gym, I eat apple and drink orange juice. And that's already heaven after working out for me. And to some people, after going to the gym or just really showing up, when you're starting out, you don't perfectly perform the things that you want to do. Some of the people, they just get up and dress up and go to the gym, just show up there on the first day. And the second day, show up in the gym and they grab a dumbbell and then go home. And the third day, they decided to just work on it, like, okay, and this feels good. And they just started the momentum. So it's not, at the start, it's going to be hard, whatever, things that you want to venture at the start, it's going to be hard. And for me, I track my records and journal every Sunday, 7 in the morning. But, to some people, they tend to track their records for, like, some businesses, they have accountants and they review it every month. And we can also track our records through, like, weighing scale. Simple as that. And if ever journal writing is really helpful, because if you have like anxiety, you need to put it out. Why am I afraid? What am I afraid for? And then just like journaling is just like talking to yourself. You're putting out your thoughts here, because you cannot punch your thoughts. You cannot punch yourself. You need to put it out and make a solution of your problem, so that to make the anxiety just go away. It's not easy, guys. It's not easy to be anxious. Everybody feels fear. It's not only reserved for the rich people. Everybody feels disappointed. Everybody. But this journal writing really helps. It's like talking to yourself. So after like putting out your anxiety, what are you afraid of? What's the worst thing that's going to happen? What's the best thing that's going to happen? You tend to create a solution from the problems that your brain is making up. So that's how it is. And for my journaling every week, I just I write down what I have learned this week and how can I improve and what more can I do in order to achieve my goals. So I do that every Sunday. And then number 8, you have to support your goals with affirmations and visualization. So affirmations and visualization, what I'm talking about is that, and after you're writing down your goals, you say it to yourself, like in front of the mirror, just like what Paul Logan did. He tweets, like he's a famous vlogger and entertainer in America. So he write down in a notebook, like, I will be the biggest entertainer in the world. He reads it in front of the mirror in the morning and in the night 10 times for 6 years. Yeah. And then after 6 years, it happened. He became famous. He even fought Mayweather and he lost the fight. But that's just for the sake of entertainment and for money's sake. So for affirmation, it's like, since for example, I want to be always in high performance. I tell myself every night and in the morning, like, I am healthy, I am wealthy, I am kind, loving, charitable, amazing, persistent, mom and a wife. So that's just an example, and it must be a present tense, and it must have something to do with the goals that you have, and you can have as many affirmations that you have. You just have to take time to read it out loud to yourself every single day. You have to make time for yourself. I know it's a time consuming, but my gosh, we have time for Netflix. Why can't we just give time for that, for ourselves and for our goals? So, affirmation and visualization. Upon reading those stuff that you write in the notebook, you have to think, like, you have to read it emotionally. It's like you already have it, like claiming it, claim it. So that's what the coaches are saying in the YouTube. So, but it's actually true, guys. It's when I heard this before, it seems like, oh my gosh, this is I say it's underrated because not all people do that. But when you do that, guys, it's like you can live a life by design. It seems like there's just, you can tweak your life, like you can have the things that you want, not the easy way. That's just the thing. You just have to stay focused and committed in the little steps. That's progress. You know, never underestimate what you can do today, 10 years from now. If you keep doing vlogging, keep making contents, 10 years from now, you cannot imagine where we are. Okay? And number 9, so we have to enlist support from others, especially those people who can be vulnerable with and who are really supportive to us. And we can tap into those like-minded people. Yeah, like-minded people. So we can hang out with them. Hey, what's your goal today? What are you up to? And you can talk about it. You can get support from them, or you can even hire a coach for that. And number 10. So once you're making progress, you have to accept change. You have to accept or digest the change that you made for yourself. Like, since I'm already working out regularly, I am working out. I want to aim working out for 3 months. I'm working out. I'm already in 1 month stage. I lose 1 kilo or 1.5 kilograms, or like, let's just say massive workout on your part, you lose 3 kilograms. So you have to accept the change. You have to accept the changes that you made to yourself, so that you can make it a lifestyle. Come on. Don't stop. Don't stop. And that's my number 11. Number 11. Stay committed and beyond. Never stop. Some people, they lose weight for the sake of wedding. Then after the wedding, then that's it. That's their real weight. And just to some people, they tend to aim having a beach body, and after summer, that's it. That's the end of it. I mean, they feel heavy again. That's it. So you have to stay committed and beyond. Once you lose the weight that you want, you have to ask yourself, what's next? Don't stop. Because that's the purpose of long-term goals. So the long-term goal must be like 5 to 10 years or forever. Forever, like divided. I mean, what's it? It's like forever. I want to be healthy forever. So divided in like in short-term goals. Like for this month, I want to maintain this kind of foods. I want to eat this way. I want to work out because I am a healthy person. That's why I believe. That's what I believe in. So you never stop. Stay committed and beyond for the rest of your life. And lastly, number 12, do what works for you and not for what other people say or do. So to some people, everything I've said right now could not work in a certain person. So to some, this goal setting thing that I've talked about today could be, good for you or to anybody else. So do what works for you, especially in like weight loss, maintaining a certain beautiful body, the way of becoming the best wife or the best husband in the world, your way. So it has to be your way. So for the reason that when you do it your way, you're doing your best, you're happy, and it's fun. Okay? It's not because you're forced to do it, because that's what other people say or do. So you have to be yourself. So it's going to be fun in the long run. So thank you so much, and that's about again. Let's recap how to stay committed to your goal. Number one is you have to know your values and prioritize them. Number two, create your why. Number three, put your goals in writing. Number four, define your goals clearly and specifically. Number five, turn your long term goals into short term sub goals. Number six, anticipate obstacles and setbacks. Number seven, track your progress and reward your mini success. Number eight, support your goals with affirmations and visualization. You have to believe in yourself. Number nine, enlist support from others, from the most supportive person that you know, and with the like-minded persons that you know. And number 10, accept change. The progress that you made, you have to take it like I'm living in a dream. Number 11, stay committed and beyond. And number 12, do what works for you, not what other people say or do. So have a great day, and hopefully these tips will help you in your investing journey. Because me as well, I am investing in myself. I'm investing in other stuff, and right now I'm working on coaching and real estate. So it's not going to be a rocket science. I have to work on that. So that's what I want to do for this entire year, next year. So all the best to us, and have a great day.